Oh my goodness, an actual video from me. Man, how long how long has it been since I've done one of these? It's been quite a while that I've actually made a video, but I'll explain why that was in the video after this, which will come out the day after. So the day I post this video, the next video explaining just like everything, why I haven't really been posting much. I haven't been posting at all aside from streaming, will be posted the next day. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into the top 10 games I've played from 2020 to 2021. I know I usually do top 5 as a recap, but I missed last year because, well, 2020 was an absolute train wreck of a year. So I decided, you know what, let me just double it up for this video, and yeah, we're doing the top 10 instead of top 5. Top 10 games of 2020 through 2021 that I've played. So let's begin. Coming in number 10 is the Fairy Tail RPG. Now, man, I am a huge hardcore Fairy Tail fan. You guys know me. I mention Fairy Tail on like almost every single stream. I just love it that much. I love pretty much anything Hiro Mashima does. And it really sucks putting Fairy Tail this low. I mean, it's number 10. But it's not because the game is bad. It's literally just because the other 9 games were just so good. But this game is still really good. I feel like this game was a really nice love letter to Fairy Tail fans. It was fun. It had some like atelier elements to it. Atelier is made by the same company, Gust. So yeah, it was just a really fun game. I really wish they kind of went, they did the story, like kind of like have a unique story rather than just stick with the same story, like the Grand Magic Games arc all the way to like Tartarus. But still, it was still a fun game overall. I had a lot of fun with this game. I got my main team, which was Natsu, Urza, Lucy, Gray, and Wendy, all the way to max level. All their stats maxed out, and I did pretty much, like, aside from like the quest that you can keep doing over and over again, I did pretty much everything in this game, and also aside from like maxing everyone else out. But yeah, this game is really fun, and if you're a Fairy Tail fan, I would highly recommend this game. And if you're not really interested in getting Fairy Tail, I would still pick this game up because it is still a pretty solid RPG. So Fairy Tail RPG, I wish you were higher, but you're still a very great game. So you're coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is .hack GU Last Recode. Now, this was given to me by my good friend and mod GNS. You guys know him. He runs a YouTube channel. He does like these Fire Emblem Heroes True Solos. He usually uses, well, he used to use Rebecca solely before, but nowadays he uses Leonie and Rebecca, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if you like that style of content, definitely check my boy out. But this game is really fun. I only played Volume 1, to be honest. I'm gonna be a little honest here. I only played Volume 1 because I am a lazy fuck, and I did not get around to playing Volume 2. Although, by the time of recording this video, I have started playing Volume 2. Not much, but I still, I just started. So, but yeah, Volume 1 was pretty fun. I really like how this game's combat is simpler than it looks, because when I got into it, they were giving me all these instructions. I'm like, oh my goodness, this combat's gonna be really complex, but it's actually super simple. Like, even comparing like games of old, this game's older than this game's combat is really simple, really easy to get into, and it's just a really overall fun game. I really loved it. I love Volume 1. I can't wait to see more of Volume 2 and see what Volume 3, and there's also a Volume 4, but that volume's really short from what I saw. So, yeah, no, I can't wait to see what they have in store. But yeah, .hack, SAO, Sword Art Online before Sword Art Online. So, the OG Sword Art Online. But yeah, I love this game. I think this game is really fun, and thank you, GNS, for gifting me such a great game. Coming in at number 8, we have Disgaea 6. Disgaea is a series that I actually got into last year. I played Disgaea 1 complete. It was a really fun game. It was really overall fun. And a lot of people say that Disgaea 1 actually is probably like, I don't know, I don't want to call it the worst of the Disgaea games, but it's definitely, well, like not on top of a lot of people's favorites list. Usually that's filled out by like 4 and 5. Yeah, no, Disgaea 6 was really fun. Well, I played 1 complete, that was really fun, but then I got Disgaea 6, mainly I got this game pretty much just for the Hololive DLC. I got it for the Hololive DLC because, I mean, Fubuki's my wife. I have to support my wife in any way I can, so that's why I got this game. But this game is really fun. Aside from the Hololive DLC, this game is super fun. If you like really anime games, very funny interactions, and also tactical JRPGs, you're gonna love Disgaea 6. Disgaea 6 is super fun. The Switch actually runs it pretty well for the most part. I know a lot of people had technical issues running the game, but if you just go into settings and change, it's been a while since I played this game. There's like a setting that you can change where it plays around with the frame rates, I think. But yeah, no, if you mess around with that setting, it'll run smoothly, no problems at all. So yeah, Disgaea 6, I love this game. It's really cool. It's coming in at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is Yakuza 0. This game was gifted to me by the Lone M, one of my friends actually. We actually met in IRL for Anime NYC twice. Along with our friend Matt, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he gifted me this game, and man, this game is freaking fun. I'm gonna be honest, I went into Yakuza thinking, oh, it's literally just Japanese GTA, but that is like, it couldn't be further from the truth. This game plays pretty much nothing like GTA, and it's super fun. It's really fun. I played Yakuza 1, that was really good too, but Yakuza 0 is amazing. Like, the combat is superb. The story is great. The characters are all fun, memorable. It really is just a great game overall. I enjoyed playing this. My only regret with this game is that I did not stream it. I wish I streamed this game, man. It's really fun, but then again, I didn't have a control. Well, I actually didn't play the controller. I figured. Actually, no, yeah, I didn't have a controller, but then I played Yakuza 1 without the controller, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't stream this game, but I guess I was playing Danganronpa and Fire Emblem at the time. But yeah, no, I wish I streamed this game. It would have been a really fun stream, but oh well, maybe one day we'll get around to it, like the 1,000 other things I'll say I'll do one day and never get to. But yeah, no, this game is really fun. Yakuza 0. If you've never played a Yakuza game, I'd say this game is probably the best place to start, because I mean, it's 0, so like you're not missing really too much of story, because yeah, it's like the starting point. It's the starting point of Kiryu's journey becoming Kaicho and stuff like that. So yeah, this game is really fun. I highly recommend to people who are getting into Yakuza and want to get into it, and anyone that just likes action and fighting and beating the shit out of people in video games. This game is great. It has a ton of content to offer. Yakuza 0 comes at number 7. Coming in at number 6, we have Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix. Yes, Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix. This game is, I mean, first of all, it's Vocaloid. You know me, I love Vocaloid music. Vocaloid is literally my fucking life. I love Vocaloid music so much. It has all my favorite songs. This game is actually pretty much like the Switch version of another Project Diva game. I think it's called, yeah, Future Tone. The difference between that game and this game, though, is that Future Tone has more songs, but because this game, Megamix, is on the Switch, you can bring it, you can have you can make the Switch portable and play it anywhere you want. So that's the advantage of it. Although I looked at the song list of both, pretty much all my favorite songs, or at least 95% of my favorite songs, are in Megamix. So there's really no reason for me to play Future Tone. But if you have a PS4 over Switch, I would definitely get Future Tone because of the extra songs. But if you like to play portable, bring your love for Miku everywhere you go, then get Megamix. It's a really fun game. Yeah, no story, obviously. It's literally just Miku rhythm game. Although, Miku and Luca and all of them, Luca's my favorite Vocaloid, by the way, all of them, they do kind of tell their own little stories through their songs and stuff. Like, each song has like its own story to it, which I really think is neat. If you understand Japanese and you just look up the lyrics, each song is a happy sounding song may not be so happy lyrics wise. But again, this game is really fun. I love Vocaloid music. I actually streamed it like from the time of recording this video. I streamed it 1 week ago. Yeah, 1 week ago from the time of recording this video. And I got a copyright claim. So if you're streaming this game, be aware of that. But yeah, no, this game is fun. Also customizable characters. You can customize, you could put Mako in a swimsuit. And Luca too, by the way. It's just a really fun game. Overall, if you love rhythm games and you love Vocaloid music, I mean, there's no reason not to get this game. This game is super fun. I highly recommend Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix, which comes in at number 6. Now, here comes the top 5. Starting the top 5 is Melty Blood Type Lumina. I freaking love this game. This game is the first fighting game that I actually got into. I haven't played fighting games, or at least anime fighting games, in like forever. Like, the last fighting game I played was Smash Bros, but although I don't really play Smash Bros that much anymore, it's weird. Like, no offense to like Smash Bros, but I really can't play Smash for like more than 30 to 45 minutes before kind of just getting bored of it. So yeah, that's why like you'll probably never see a Smash Bros stream. I wouldn't discount it for the future, but I don't know. I probably couldn't stream it. I would probably just get way too bored of it. But this game is super fun. This game is really fun. Yeah, it has it has the Tsukihime characters and Fate character too. It has Saber in it. For all you Fate fans that want to get into Tsukihime, I think this game is a perfect entry point because you can main your girl Saber. and beat up all those Roa and Akiha mains. Man, I fucking hate Akiha mains so much. Akiha mains are literally the most annoying scum of the planet. I cannot stand fighting Akiha or Vlov or Roa. Like some characters are annoying to fight against, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this game is absolutely great. Really fun fighting game, and it really this is the only game I stream on Twitch, and it's been fun, man. Twitch.tv/GeneralVan, general. All lowercase, and the A in Van is the number 4, so if you want to check me out on Twitch, that'd be great. I'm almost to affiliate, guys. Follow me. Let me get to affiliate so I can start making some money and becoming rich and take over the world. But yeah, no, this game is really fun. I main Arcade. Arcade is my favorite character, my favorite Tsukihime character, my favorite Type Moon character in general. I love her so much. She's great. And yeah, just a really fun game. It's fast-paced. It's fast-paced. It's got a decent sized roster. We're getting 4 more characters, I believe. So be on the lookout for that. No one knows who the characters are, by the way. So yeah, it's still a secret. But yeah, that's gonna come out, I think, either this month or maybe next month. Yeah, Type Lumina, Melty Blood Type Lumina is definitely a really good fighting game. If you love fighting games, especially fast-paced anime fighting games, definitely pick up Melty Blood Type Lumina. It comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have Persona 5 without the heart, or whatever some stupid game journalist says. No, it's Shin Megami Tensei 5. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is a really fun game. I thought about putting this at number 3, but I like the number 3 spot just overall barely slightly more, but that doesn't take away the fact that this game is a phenomenal JRPG, okay? I know a lot of people, the biggest gripe with this game is the fact that it's on the Switch, and yeah, sometimes the Switch's technical capabilities do show with this game. I noticed that when I open the menu kind of like skips frames a lot and stuff, and also in battle, like if some attacks, I'm like, can you just attack already? But I didn't really but other than that, it's not really like super bad, but it is kind of noticeable. So yeah, if this game was on a different platform, to be honest, I probably still wouldn't put it at 3, but it would definitely play a lot better. But again, it doesn't take away from the fact that this game is still great. The story is pretty okay. I think people were expecting a better story, but I thought the story was fine. I thought the characters were pretty interesting, memorable, and yeah, no, and the gameplay is, it speaks for itself. It's Shin Megami Tensei. Very rarely does a Shin Megami Tensei game have very bad gameplay. This game's gameplay is fucking superb. Okay, I love essence fusing. At first I thought it was gonna be like a little cumbersome to use, but once you get used to essence fusing, oh my goodness, it is like the most fun system to play around with, and it makes fusing even more fun, which I thought was impossible because fusing was already like legitimately super fun. Like fusing demons is one of my favorite things to do in SMT games, and essence fusing just makes things so much more fun. You have a lot more options. It's a lot more. You can customize your demons more. You customize the Nahobino more, which is pretty good. And yeah, no, this game's phenomenal. It can't take it away from it. I mean, Atlas very rarely misses, or if ever. So yeah, and this game was absolutely not a miss. This game was a hit. And besides the Switch's technical capabilities, which again, that's not the game's fault, that's the Switch's fault. The only gripe I have with this game, the true gripe, are the maps. Yeah, the worlds kind of suck. Like they do kind of suck a little bit. Some worlds are fine, like the fairy village is good. The very last dungeon, even the dungeon before it, is not bad at all. They're actually pretty good. But a lot of times you'll go on this like huge detour just to find a treasure chest. But you know what? I think the reason why that is because the developers want you to explore every single nook and cranny of the map. So I do give them credit for that. I explored pretty much every single corner of every world, and I got the true ending on my first playthrough, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Shiva was a pretty hard fight, but I did manage to beat Shiva using a Nahobino, obviously, and Alice, Metatron, and Beelzebub. I fused ice spells. I have the Bufu Baryon, which is Glacial Blast, into them, and yeah, just pretty much I beat Shiva. Got the secret ending, which is basically the true ending at this point. It was fun. Like, it really was a fun game. Overall, I was glued to my TV up until like 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes just playing this game. I used my paid vacation to play this game. One of my paid week vacations to literally just play this game. And even during that time, I still didn't beat it in that time. But I did manage to beat it. It took me about, officially recorded, it took me about like 63 or like, yeah, about 63 hours. Although if you count for all the times I died, it's probably you're pushing 70 plus hours. But yeah, this game is really fun. I absolutely adore this game. This game is just, it's a really fun game. If you love a Megami Tensei, if you want a really hard JRPG, this game is harder than it looks too. I thought this game was going to be, I mean, it's an SMT game, so it's naturally difficult. But I thought, okay, it's on the Switch. They probably want newer people to play SMT, so it's going to be a little easier than the previous games. But no, this game is hard. Hard mode SMT5 is actually, it's hard. It's pretty freaking hard. It's really hard, actually. But once you get used to everything, like essence fusing and knowing your proper build, like get a strength build, by the way, strength build. Murakumo at the end of the game is literally game winning. So yeah, just if you know your builds, you know how to essence use properly, and you just know how the system works, this game is an absolutely fun time. But yeah, that's all I can say about SMT5. Really fun game, really fun JRPG. Thank you, Atlas, for another absolute banger. But SMT5 comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have Tales of Arise. So this game, actually, I did not beat this game yet, although I am pretty far into it. And, I mean, this game is so fun. This game was also gifted to me by GNS. I've never played a Tales game before. I've always wanted to get into it because the characters look great. It looks so anime, which I really love. And this game is really fun. It took a little while to get used to the combat because, okay, it's not really like the game's fault, but like I would play this game sometimes after I would play SMT5. So I was still in like SMT5 mode, and I was like, why can't I just attack enemies on the world map? But that's not how Tales works. But yeah, this game is really fun. The characters are super, like, these characters, I literally am not going to forget them for a long time, or ever, to be honest. The characters are so fun. It has my hot knight lady wife, Kisara, in it, which is really cool. I also love all the characters. I love Alphen, I love Shion, I love them all. And yeah, and I've been streaming this game every Saturday, sometimes Sunday, depending on what I want to do. But yeah, it's fun time to stream, and we have a lot of fun. You know, you should come into my Tales of Arise streams. They're a really fun time. And yeah, I love this game. The combat, again, the combat's like dot hack, where it's really simple. I would say it's like slightly more complex than dot hack, but like 1% more. It's really, the combat's really simple. You literally just set your arts and you beat the shit out of enemies. It's really not hard at all. And yeah, the story is pretty good. I love how tropey this game is. I love that this game knows it's tropey and sticks to its guns and just constantly throws tropes at you. But that's what makes the game so fun. That's what makes the story so interesting and really just fun. And yeah, the combat is superb as well. The worlds are super beautiful. I actually like exploring, okay? I don't really like open world games that much. And SMT5, actually, I forgot to mention, it is very open world. But this game, and again, this game really actually is probably going to get me into more open world games because I just generally love exploring all the maps in this game. Sometimes it's like SMT5 in a way because the owls are kind of hard to find at times, so you got to go on a little bit of a detour. Not as bad as SMT5 Treasure Chest, but yeah, again, SMT5, really fun game. Yeah, it's a really fun, it's overall just a really great game. If you love Tales games, or if you just love action JRPGs and you just love anime in general, like, this game is the perfect game. This game is literally the perfect game. It won JRPG of the year for a reason, right? It won RPG of the year at the Game Awards. Well deserved too. SMT5, if SMT5 won it too, I wouldn't disagree with that either. Both games definitely deserve to win, but I think Tales of Arise I like it slightly more than SMT5, but still, both games are absolutely phenomenal. They both have a lot of content to offer for fans of either. And yeah, I highly recommend Tales of Arise. If you love Tales games, if you love action JRPGs, if you love anime, really anime games, definitely get Tales of Arise. It comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2, we have Danganronpa V3. Now, I'm actually kind of surprised Danganronpa V3 would have landed this high on the list. Because, I mean, I love Danganronpa V3. I love playing it. The gameplay, okay, the gameplay is so much, vastly improved over Danganronpa's 1 and 2. Not to say they had bad gameplay, although I didn't like a lot of the gameplay in Danganronpa 2. But the gameplay of the class trials in this game was, like, by a country mile, the best out of the 3 main games. Not including Ultra Despair Girls, that obviously plays differently. and which you know, I played Danganronpa 2 and Ultra Despair Girls in 2020, but yeah, I love those games too. Just V3 is something special, right? It has amazing gameplay, but the story is, I mean, the story is so, by far, like, the saddest story. This game is actually pretty damn sad. I haven't been I haven't been attached to characters I mean, I'm attached to pretty much every Danganronpa character, or at least most of them. And yeah, no, I haven't been attached to a cast like this in forever. So yeah, and you know, just seeing like my favorites, man, seeing my favorites die was not fun. It was sad. It was depressing. But it had some also, you know, comedic moments, like the Mono Cubs. I absolutely love the Mono Cubs. They definitely lighten the mood at times, because this game can get pretty sad. Like, if you, yeah, you know, I went into Danganronpa thinking like it was gonna be more of a funny game, but holy shit, it's actually more depressing than it's actually a lot more depressing than I thought it was gonna be. But still, it's fun. It's really fun. Danganronpa's a really fun series. If you just like, you know, you like getting close to characters, just, you know, try not to get too close to some characters, man, because you never know when your favorite's the next to go. So yeah, but again, the gameplay is superb. The story is, I've never been invested in a story like as much as I've been invested in V3's story. I mean, like, my V3 streams were so long because I was just so invested in this game's story. And my longest stream, actually, V3 has the record on my channel for the longest stream I did, which was my V3 finale, which was, I think, 5 hours and like 11 minutes long. That was really good. That was such a fun stream. I was super invested in the story of this game. It really is just a cut above the rest in terms of Danganronpa. I mean, all Danganronpa games are great. I have fun with all of them, but V3 just has something, like, it has like something more than the other games. And the ending, I know the ending is a little controversial. Some people love it, some people don't. Personally, I think it's actually pretty cool. I think it's definitely despair-inducing, but at the same time, it does give a little hope. And now we have Danganronpa S on the Switch, which I've been streaming that. So yeah, we got more Danganronpa content. Listen, I love me some more Danganronpa content. So yeah, Danganronpa V3, absolutely amazing, thrilling game. If you love Danganronpa, man, just play this game, man. If you just love, obviously I would play the first few games so you don't get spoiled on a lot. I would play the first few games, so yeah, before V3, so you don't, so V3 doesn't spoil you. And just, it's a really fun game. Like, that's all I can say. I know I get repetitive with doing these lists, but I cannot tell you how fun V3 was, how invested in the story I was, how much I absolutely loved most of the characters. And yeah, this game is just, and the gameplay again is super improved. And also, I will say this, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, I love both games, but yeah, I'm gonna say Psych Taxi is a lot better than Logic Dive. I know, I probably just destroyed your dreams, crushed your soul, and minced it and blended it and destroyed it. But I love both Logic Dive and a Psych Taxi. But man, Psych Taxi is so fun. It's probably my favorite minigame. But yeah, Danganronpa V3 coming in at number 2. Now, before we get to number 1, I have actually 2 honorable mentions. My first honorable mention is Pokemon Emerald. Now, I love Pokemon Gen 3. Gen 3 is my favorite generation. I'm pretty certain that Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby are like just my favorite games in general. It's either that or Persona 5, depending on the day you ask me. But in general, for the most part, I think, yeah, Pokemon Sapphire is my favorite game of all time. So naturally, I would love Emerald, and man, I freaking did love Emerald. There's a lot more content, obviously, because it's the third installment. You know how Pokemon games go. They have 2 games, then the third installment just kind of blends the 2 games together and adds additional content. But man, Emerald really goes above and beyond, especially with the post-game content. The Battle Frontier is so fun. I actually played more of it off stream. I can't say words. Yeah, my first time recording a video in forever. I actually did. I'm doing this in one take, so hopefully it comes out good. But yeah, no, so much to offer with the Battle Frontier. It's really fun, And yeah, like Pokemon Emerald, that's all I can say about it. Amazing game. Again, logically, it is my favorite game out of this whole list, but because I already played Sapphire and Ruby, and they're at my top list, so yeah, I didn't want to, put this game at number 1. I feel like that would kind of be a cop-out, but still, very fun game. Pokemon Emerald is really great. It's an honorable mention. And my other honorable mention is Love Live School Festival All-Stars. Now, man, I love rhythm, you know me from the Miku section, but I love rhythm games so much. Now this game is first of all, and also I love Love Live. Now I love Love Live to death. I have 5 Love Live Nesso berries. For those that wondering, I have one of Canon, Kasumi, Chica, and oh no, 4 Nesso berries. Never mind. four Love Live Nessos. Yeah, Canon, Chica, and Kasumi. But this game is, it's really fun. Oh, and speaking of Nessos, I really want to get the Terra Jumbo Ellie Nesso Berry, but they're really expensive, and they didn't have it at Anime NYC. I was so pissed about that. But yeah, yeah, I hopefully I get it. Hopefully I acquire it one day. Yeah, but this game is pretty fun. It's an interesting take on rhythm games because it's like, yeah, you obviously have to be good at it, but the rhythm game itself is super easy compared to other rhythm games because there's only 2 like nodes. There's only like 2 notes you have to worry about. But what it does differently is that it's like an RPG in rhythm game format where your cards actually affect like how well you do in a song. Like if you don't have enough stamina, if your combined cards don't have the stamina to get through a song, it doesn't matter how good of a rhythm game player you are, you're not going to get through the song. And also certain skills work better with certain, I guess, quests. Like each song basically has this, like, if you go in a song, it's like this little bar at the top where it can be like pinkish and blue or orange. Those have specific quests that you have to do, like blue, for example. You have to get a certain amount of points or voltage with your what's it called, your gauge skills or your boost skills, like the little gauge in the middle. When it fills up, you press it and you get massive amount of points and stuff like that. And obviously certain cards work better with certain songs. And also the cards are beautiful themselves. I love it. I love them, and they have a lot of songs, a lot of Love Live songs. If you love Love Live and you just want to play a nice little rhythm game, definitely get Love Live All Stars. Maybe, I don't know, I never played Sif, so I can't really compare it to Sif, but I'm having fun with Love Live All Stars. I don't play it as much as Bang Dream, but I still have a fun time with it. It is a gacha game, so yeah, avoid spending money if you can. Yeah, avoid spending money at all, actually. Again, this game is fun. I personally love Love Live School Idol Festival All Stars. I don't know about Sif, but this game is pretty fun. So yeah, it's also an honorable mention. Now, coming in at number 1, man, what could the number 1 game be? What could actually be the best game I played? Yeah, it's Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Okay, who didn't see this coming? Literally, who did not see this coming? The only way you were not going to see it coming is if you didn't know I played Tokyo Mirage Sessions in 2020. I mean, technically, I think I started playing this game actually, like, very late December, like the last day of December, or whatever, but yeah, but I played, like, literally 95% of it in 2020, so it counts. But yeah, Tokyo Mirage Sessions has to be number 1. It's Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. This game is supposed to be a crossover between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem, 2 of my favorite video game series of all time. I absolutely love them. They're both in my top 5 game series of all time. And, well, we were promised one thing. I remember the trailer was showing that it had, like, the Demi-Fiend and Ephraim and things like that. But what we got... Alright, I'm gonna say it right now. What we got was so much better than what we were initially promised. Yes, I will say it. What we got was so great. We got this, literally nothing like it. We got this idol, like, professional idol game. Idol JRPG shit, which was pretty cool. I love idols. Yeah, idol music is great. I love it, and I mean, I love this game, so naturally I would love this game. I knew I was going to love this game. I just didn't know how much I would actually love it. But in all seriousness, though, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, I know gets a lot of flack. I know a lot of people don't really like it. I know, but I feel like a lot of people who don't like it probably don't play it, or have never played or played very little of it. But I just want to say, man, there's really, like, if you look at Tokyo Mirage Sessions as a game, there's, like, really nothing wrong with it, to be honest. Like, the story is fine. I mean, like, the story, I guess, is not the strongest, but it's okay. Like, for what it is, it's pretty decent. The characters are all fun and memorable. The only character I didn't like was Barry, but even then, he wasn't like absolutely terrible. Like, I definitely didn't like him, but he wasn't, like, the worst character I've ever seen. He definitely was no Perry or Faye from FE, but yeah, he was, you know, other than him, man, I love the character so much. The combat system, I would say this right now, I'm going to say it right now, the combat system in Tokyo Mirage Sessions is one of, if not the best overall combat systems in all of, like, JRPGs. I mean, I fucking love it. It's up there for me. Personally, it's up there with Battle Networks in terms of like Battle Network combat system. In terms of like what combat system I actually love. I probably love Battle Network slightly more, but yeah, the combat system in Tokyo Mirage. I know it's comparing apples to oranges, so it's not really fair, but yeah. But the combat system in Tokyo Mirage Sessions is absolutely superb, and the UI is great too. I actually love the UI, especially when leveling up, and I'm really glad that SNT5's UI kind of took inspiration from Tokyo. A lot of inspiration from Tokyo Mirage Sessions UI. And yeah, this game is really just a fun, super fun game. Great music. The dungeons aren't even that annoying, to be honest. The only thing, I guess, slightly annoying thing is like you do have to repeat the dungeons at one point, but they really aren't that bad. Like, I never really was super frustrated with a dungeon. Like, they were all fine. Like, once you get the puzzles down, once you take like a few minutes to understand how the puzzles in the dungeons work, they really aren't that bad. Like, there are 1,000 worse dungeons that I've seen, and none of, like, out of all the dungeons, like, if I had to make a list of like even top 50 worst dungeons of all time that I played through, I don't think Tokyo Mirage Sessions would be on that. At most, it may be like at number 50 or something, but not even that. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, but the dungeons were fine. And again, the combat system is absolutely superb. I mean, Tokyo Mirage Sessions really is just a fun game. It's an actually really supremely fun game. And again, it's just like SMT5. You know, I actually didn't mention this SMT5 section, but section. But outside of this like one quest in SMT5 where you have to like complete 75% of the compendium, I basically did everything in SMT5 in the true ending, rather. I did all the quests and stuff. And same with this game, man. I did pretty much everything in this game, all that needs to be done. I mean, I can't think of more I have to do in this game. I can't think of more of anything else I have left to do in Tokyo Mirage Sessions. And it's just really fun. It's a super fun game. Maybe increase more stage rank, but I'm pretty sure I got them all to like the level I wanted them anyway. But yeah, no, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is really fun. Again, supreme combat system, amazing music, by the way, man. Reincarnation is actually a banger, and there's a lot of bangers in this game. Reincarnation is just one of them. It's just a really fun game. If you love JRPGs, okay, you love JRPGs. You love Fire Emblem, you love SMT. This game doesn't play like Fire Emblem at all, although it does have some Fire Emblem elements in it. Obviously, the level ups are basically Fire Emblems, and also some enemy weakness to activate your sessions basically come down to like the weapon triangle, right? Obviously, swords beat axes, axes beat lances, lances beat swords. You get the idea. And yeah, like, that's... if you love JRPGs and you just want a solid JRPG to play, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is is absolutely the perfect JRPG to play if you really want someone to play, because it's not even that long either. It's like, I think I beat it in like 45 hours or so. Really fun game. Super, just, oh my goodness, I love this game so much. I'm going to stop talking about it, because if I don't stop talking, I'm going to spend like the entire, like an entire day just talking about how much I love Tokyo Mirage Sessions. But yeah, overall, it is an absolutely fun game to play. I highly recommend it. I cannot recommend this game enough. I recommend Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Anyone, if you love Fire Emblem, you love SMT, you love JRPGs, get this game. Seriously, do yourself a favor and play Tokyo Mirage Sessions. It's just so fun. But yeah, it comes in. It is my the best game that I played in 2020 and 2021. Alright guys, and that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I probably sounded like a broken record a lot of the times, but again, I'm recording this video in one shot, and I haven't done one of these in forever. I'll explain that in the next video. The next video will come out the day after this video comes out, so yeah, just be on the lookout for that. The next video is going to be a little more somber in tone, but it's gonna have it's gonna be somber in tone, but it will overall be a positive video. Like, it'll end on a happy note, and it's overall a positive video, I would say. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Play any of these games. You know, do you agree with my list? Which games do you think I should have put on this list? Be sure to watch me at watchmojo.com for more lists like these. Oh man, but yeah, I'm gonna say by the time I'm recording this, I actually gotta get ready for a Danganronpa S stream. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching me. I'll see you. You know, I have also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/generalvan. Again, all lowercase, and the A advanced is the number 4. At the time of recording this video, I'm super close to affiliate. I think I need like 9 more followers for affiliate. So yeah, if you guys can follow me on Twitch, that'd be really cool. Yeah, and also follow me on my other social media, which is basically just Twitter. And if you want to join my Discord, you can. Links in the description below. And if you don't have a Twitter to follow me, keep it that way, because Twitter's an absolute shithole. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching me. I almost said coming because I'm so used to streaming. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the next video. Peace. Have a great night.